Touchdown and tackle the sale. Sports and Shopping's podcast with Doug Plank, former Chicago Bears player and NFL coach and college coach, and Megan, former Mrs. Texas, weekly podcast, Saturdays at 11 a.m. Pacific. Non-stop excitement and stories. Don't forget to find us at sportsandshopping.com.
Next week, we'll talk to you about how they can find us and all the different places they can look so that they can ask you specific questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can ask us specific questions. I think that would be really beneficial.
Yeah, you know what? I know you and I haven't gone through every single thing in our life. We've gone through a lot. And I think we can both have answers to questions that you're not going to get, you're not going to learn it in a class in school. And that's why even like some of the learning lessons that I had in my life, high school and college, and in life, I always appreciated the situations where they were so close to what I was actually going through in my life, from a business standpoint, or, how to get along better with people, or, doing some things that are going to make you a better person, better planning, things like that. And just push ourselves. I think there's too many people out there that don't really push themselves. I used to like to do it with weights. How many weights can I lift? 100, 150, 200, whatever. Well, if I kept trying to lift heavier and heavier, I kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And it was amazing to me, after a certain amount of time, I became a different person. I mean, I could throw people around that I couldn't throw around a year ago. And when I grabbed someone, they weren't going anywhere. I can make one arm tackles in the National Football League and bring down guys that were 250, 260, running backs that I never could have done in college or high school. And so
you still do it now.
Probably some guys I could. Yeah. But it's one of those things that if we don't continually keep ourselves sharp and as smart and educated and capable of doing things, I had a coach one time, he goes, "You never stay the same, Doug. You're either going down or you're going up. And it's you that's going to make that determination." And like I said, you're never in cruise control. Too many of us just each day say, "Okay, I'm dialing up cruise control. I'm just going to cruise my way through the day. I'm not going to help anybody, including myself, get better." No, I don't want to do that anymore. We only got so many days left on this planet. And, I want to be one of those guys that say, yeah, this guy, he tried to get better every day.
Well, that's exactly what you and I are doing. We're making the most of every single day. I'm excited because, I do that corporate Zoom coaching. And
yes.
It's really fun to be able to, so that's what I'm doing this afternoon, is coaching with a few people and working with them on Zoom. But, and I enjoy that obviously because I get to visit like this, but you're right. Every day is a gift, and every day we got to do the best that we can possibly do to make it better and better and better.
Yeah. And I really appreciate, that's why I try to look up people in my life that I know that are smarter than I am, or had better experiences. They've been there, and you know what? It's always hard going through a new situation. But if somebody can tell you what it's going to be like before you ever get there, your whole performance is going to be so much better. Absolutely. You're like, I know this is coming. It's like going through life and never knowing what's in front of you. The stop sign, the speed up, the speed limit, whatever. Man, if someone can help you, learn from their mistakes, why do you have to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again? Totally. Mike Ditka, the famous head coach of the Chicago Bears, he said, a smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from others' mistakes. A dumb donkey keeps doing, and he didn't say donkey, a dumb donkey keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again. And he used to tell us too, he goes, if you guys get here 10 minutes early before the meeting starts, you're on time. If you get here when the meeting starts on time, you're late. The whole thing was about, it's more than just showing up. You got to be prepared. You got to be ready to get what is going to be happening. Can't just show up at the last minute, turn on your brain and your attention. And no, you can't do that. And man, there's just so many lessons we can learn from each other. And once you would start incorporating it into your everyday, it's a habit. You know, we are who our habits say we are.
Touchdown and tackle the sale. Sports and Shopping's podcast with Doug Plank, former Chicago Bears player and NFL coach and college coach, and Megan, former Mrs. Texas, weekly podcast, Saturdays at 11 a.m. Pacific. Non-stop excitement and stories. Don't forget to find us at sportsandshopping.com.